Hello. Um, so this is a podcast. This is the second episode so far. I am one of your hosts, Aqua Pharmacy Guy
I think
Anderson.
you were Nautical Jones last time. You got like this aquatic theme going on.
I think you are mistaken, sir. But yeah, there does seem to be a like a sea theme with my names. That's
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay. Well, I am your other host, and my name is Punchy Baggin.
Are you related to Frodo?
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
he's all right.
Huh.
Kind of a fucking. I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about him. He's my family.
Okay. Is he kind of a nerd though?
Yeah. Fuck, man. Like I try to get him to go out and play some basketball. Some old football, throw the pigskin around. But he only really cares about like wizard spells, shit like that. Yeah,
Man, what a nerd.
yeah, yeah.
Makes me want to poke him in his eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That'd be a fun prank. We should do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah. Just
Just
while
blind him.
he's yeah. It's the funniest prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Let's get into it. You got any things you want to talk about?
I don't know. I got a new coworker and he's like a taller, younger version of me.
How so? Like in your features, like your face, or just
Yeah,
personality
yeah.
wise?
Well, just like person wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Huh.
yeah. It's pretty weird. He's
Do
really
you
cool
think
though. He's chill. So
are you giving yourself a compliment there?
a little bit. Yeah.
Um, does he realize the similarity too, or is it just you?
No. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Have you guys talked about it?
No. No. Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
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 Um,
But we wear like similar hats and
you
stuff.
wear a hat?
Yeah, I wear a hat to work.
Really? I've never seen you in a hat.
Yeah, I hate wearing hats. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
What
Well,
do you?
'cause
What kind of hat do you have for work?
just like the classic hat, it has like a curved bill.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and it looks like a hat.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a
I
flat
don't
bill
know.
hat though, and he doesn't wear flat bill hats either. So I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Well, good.
Yeah.
Flat bill hats are
Yeah.
one of the more annoying. Does it
But
have any kind of logo on it?
no. No, not really.
Plain old hat.
Just a plain old hat.
I don't know why I asked you what kind of hat. Like I don't know what other hats painters.
I could wear a cowboy hat. You don't know.
Well, well, yeah, but
I
I don't
actually
know.
bought one for Halloween. I have like a
Ow! Fuck!
costume cowboy hat.
Ouch!
Ooh. Ooh.
I just hurt.
What
I just hurt my.
happened?
I was playing with a needle,
Oh.
like bending it between my fingers, and then it snapped and cut me a little bit.
Wow.
I'm good though. So wait, hold on. You have a cowboy hat for Halloween?
Yeah. Well, I bought it from a Halloween store thing. The Halloween store thing that comes through Goodwill, like every year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, just that little Halloween section. I bought that and a vampire cape, so I'm gonna be like a vampire cowboy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's
That's a
gonna be
pretty
pretty
good
cool.
idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like the most badass thing you can. Vampire cowboy, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking sick.
It's almost like wasn't Van Helsing kind of a cowboy character?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't
A
think
little
he was a
bit.
vampire though. He was a vampire
No, no, that's
hunter.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
you're
okay.
like the hunter and the thief.
Yeah, I am both the
Yeah.
prey and the hunter in this one.
Yeah.
I'm both. I'm Van Helsing. I should be Van Helsing after he gets bit by a vampire.
Yeah.
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 I am Vampire Van Helsing. Vampire Helsing. There you go.
Van Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
Uh, do you have any parties that you're going to? Because I got nothing going on. Any parties to go to?
Yeah, I don't have anything going on either.
Oh, so you were just gonna wear the costume in your room?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I might just jerk off to some Halloween themed porn in it.
Yeah. That might be a good time to post some tasteful nudes. Uh, like the erotic uh, Van Helsing vampire
Yeah,
guy.
Vamp Helsing.
Van
Some
Helsing,
Vamp Helsing cosplay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. This is Vamp Helsing jerking off to some tasteful Velma porn. Ah, yeah. It's what everyone wants to see, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna give it to them though.
Yeah. They might not deserve it yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well, I was thinking for my Halloween, I would probably, um, I don't know, just kind of get loose and relax. Maybe have a glass of wine, um, get into some comfy clothes. A robe maybe, satin robe, um, and then I'll probably just go to sleep after that. You know?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a really nice night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of some me time.
Yeah. Well, I too plan on having some me time. So, I guess that makes two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, part of me wants to, find a party or find some interesting lady to spend the devil's night with, but I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. So
Yeah, same here.
yeah,
Like I kind of want to I don't know, maybe get some edibles and go to a party and
yeah,
but I don't
um,
really reach out to people. So, yeah.
yeah. I'm the same way. I wait to be invited to parties. I don't try to force my way into them, or else I feel weird.
Yeah.
Like if even if I know there's a party going on and my friends are going to be there, I don't. I wait until they hit me
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, pretty much. It's yeah. Well, it's the same reason why like I don't go to parties and I don't really have friends for that same reason.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Like
yeah. That's a good point.
yeah, cuz I don't just like walk up to people and place myself in their lives. Like I'm like, no,
Mm,
I'll just wait to be invited.
yep.
Yep. So, I only have a select few friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and you
Yeah. It's
actually met through like other through mutual friends. That's how I
yeah.
make a lot of my friends though. Like a lot of my
Yeah.
friends have been made through mutual friends.
Yeah. honestly, looking at all my friends right now, I only have one. I mean, I don't use the term friend loosely at all. If I say friend, it's not just an acquaintance.
Yeah.
A fucking friend, as the definition of the word.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a very serious word.
yeah, totally. So, but if I look at all my friends right now, there's only one that I haven't known through mutual friends or that I have known for, uh, just a lot of years, basically.
Hmm.
So yeah, I wonder if that's part of having a midlife crisis is when you realize, man, I haven't made a new friend in fucking 15 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Right?
Yeah,
I know. I've been thinking about that too. Like, it's really fucked up.
yeah,
But, a lot of people's lives start around their midlife crisis.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Well, um, yeah, like, I know I've heard of a lot of people that have been shut-ins, up until they were like, you know, 28, 29,
Hmm.
which is, the middle of your life if you're a drug addict. So, or have
Yeah,
been, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's why. I mean, I'm not talking for you, but I think for me, since a lot of my life was kind of consumed by drugs and all that, I'm kind of aged quicker, maybe. And so I'm only 27, but I feel like I'm 37. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, so same here.
yeah,
It's, yeah. We, um, we share some of that.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm.
gonna be a fun Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Super fun.
So I went to watch the Incredibles 2 yesterday.
Oh. Um, how was that?
It was actually really good. Um, but the thing I was tripping out about was um, even just the animated graphics that they use in that shit have gotten so fucking detailed. Like there's a couple parts where like someone will be holding a drink or something in their hand, and you can see like it looks realistic. You can see the ice clinking around. You can see the water splashing up on the sides of the cup.
Wow.
And I realized like, holy shit, if this is the kind of graphics and effects they can get in an animated show, um, who knows what I've seen that is not reality, but it's just a computer generated thing.
Are you talking about like
Like,
the simulated reality thing?
yeah,
Like
kind of.
what
I'm
Elon
more,
Musk? Hmm.
yeah, kind of. I'm more talking about, like the chances of me being able to discern if a video is real or not is
Oh.
has gone down really really fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, they Photoshop, well, not Photoshop. That's kind of, I don't know, elementary way of saying it, but like Superman's upper lip is like totally like CGI'd in the Justice League movie.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Why?
because he had a mustache.
He didn't want to shave off the mustache for the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
movie?
no, but like no one noticed. Like that's
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's just a testament to how far we've come, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of scary. Kind of scary because you could I mean, I'm sure if somebody wanted to, they could create a totally computer generated, I don't know, press release of the president saying some shit, and nobody would even realize that it was not actually him saying it.
Yeah, that is it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
And like deep fakes porn, which is available to like anyone.
Wait, what?
Like the deep fakes thing, you can like put someone's face onto someone else's body, but it looks like really realistic. So
What?
yeah,
Wait, it's for porn?
it's not specifically for porn, but that's kind of how it came to be known.
Wait, hold on. I've never heard of this before.
Yeah, look it up. Deep
Deep pick?
fakes. Huh?
Spell it for me. Spell it for me.
Deep. D-E-E-P.
E.
D-E-E-P. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then fake. F-A-K-E-S. Fakes.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. I know.
Fuck.
Yeah. Our present is pretty wild, man.
Yeah. It's getting fuck wild.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
I think that's like one of the reasons why I uh I like to be alive right now is just how weird everything's getting.
Hmm. It's an interesting question. Uh, did have things gotten progressively weirder in our lifetimes, or have they always just been progressively
Progressively.
changing? Yeah, and each generation thinks like, "Fuck, this is insane. I can't believe we're alive for this." And then they die, and then the next generation comes along and says, "Oh, fuck, this is crazy. I can't believe we're alive for this." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does kind of get like that. But we
But
are on the verge of like sentient AI and shit. So that
yeah,
I feel like
that's a
that
big jump.
I feel like that's like peak crazy. Like we're alive right before the machines take over.
Mhm. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it might not happen, but it'd be
maybe not
kind
in
of
our
cool if it
lifetime.
did. That's all I'm saying.
I heard this interesting thing on Reddit. Um, it was saying that the human body, when it gets sick, produces heat to try to get rid of the virus. And that's basically what our planet is doing. Global warming. We are the virus, and it's heating up to try to get rid of us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, we need to get off Earth. So,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. If for no other
Well,
reason than, being an interplanetary species would be really cool.
it would, yeah. I read another thing on Reddit that said it's impossible for any man to tie down something in the back of their truck without saying, this shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that might
Isn't
be
that
true.
true?
I don't know. I think I at least say that in my head.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you like pull on it a little bit and you're like, yeah, this shit's
yeah. I was thinking of that moment of when you pull on it and you're just like, yep, no, that's not going anywhere.
going.
Fucking, I don't know. We're all connected, man.
Yeah. Well, our last episode was pretty sexual.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I feel maybe we just had to get that out of the way, you know? Like
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah,
like we just had to bust a virtual nut all over the
virtual net. Yeah,
yeah, all over the audience. So like, yep.
yeah. That sandwich I was talking to you about when we were testing the sound,
Yeah.
that was a real thing that I had.
Nice. It sounded like a delicious sandwich.
Yeah, it was great. I I went over to my friend's house to help him put some wheels on his barbecue pit. Um, and I got done with that, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll stop by the bar for a beer. And I went to the bar, and they had like a 4 foot long sub sandwich there.
Oh,
Uh, that was just like cut into little pieces, and you could just take one for free.
nice.
I had a little sandwich and a beer, and it's great.
Hmm.
What kind of sandwiches do you make?
Um, well, I've just been getting like a turkey sandwich, lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, that's pretty
some mustard.
pretty that's
Yeah.
pretty fancy.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I usually when I go to the store, all I buy, honestly, for food is I get a loaf of bread, I get a pack of cheese, a pack of turkey, and I have mayonnaise and mustard at the house already.
Nice.
And if I'm feeling fancy, I might get some pepperoni.
Yeah, pepperoncinis are good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I really like lettuce, tomatoes. Less lettuce and tomatoes on it though. Like,
yeah. I do too. I never think to buy it. Good though.
yeah. I don't know. I have to have it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You get
yeah.
the feel.
I'm not vegan anymore. Surprise,
Oh, really?
bitch. Yeah.
Holy shit.
I know, right?
How does how do you feel?
I don't I feel like the same.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm less worried about like am I getting the right nutrients in my
yeah,
body? No, like I don't know. Because meat kind of takes care of a lot of those. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, I've been drinking those V8 drinks,
Hmm.
and if you look at the ingredient list, it kind of serves for your whole vegetable intake for a day, and it's just in a drink. Drink it, good to go. So I've been doing that a lot.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. I I might look into doing that. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't taste very good, but uh, yeah,
Yeah. I don't know. Eating I really like this year I've gotten like really into food.
yeah,
Yeah. Like not in an unhealthy way. Like last year I definitely got into food in like an unhealthy way. Where I was just like
uh,
junk food in my
yeah,
mouth. But yeah, like I don't know, I think food's really cool. Like we just
yeah,
evolved around eating foods and if you eat the right kinds of foods, it like upgrades your body and mind,
yeah,
and that's really cool.
yeah. I think it's cool too. I feel like uh, at least for my financial situation right now, I can't really afford to experiment too much with that,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunate. That's the case, but
Yeah.
uh, a lot of people can't afford to do that.
That's
And I
true.
mean, I could afford it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to make out like I'm poor or anything. I'm doing fine, but
I know.
uh,
Well, I also I I don't drink,
yeah,
so
and you don't smoke cigarettes.
and I don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, that's your food money.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah. That right there.
Look at some news.
News. Oh, did you hear about the bomber man?
No, I didn't. What's that?
No, yeah. There's this guy, and he sent out a bunch of fake bomb. I think they were fake. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But he sent out a bunch of bombs to politicians.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know. That's the majority of what I've been seeing in the news today.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
FBI arrests one person in connection with mail bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And over the past, I think, like 2 weeks, they've been sent to just a bunch of politicians and a news agency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, do they know anything about him? It's a random guy, or
Um, from what they can tell, he lived in a van.
ah, I'm seeing something here that says Jeff Bezos' net worth down as much as 14 billion. Amazon stock drop.
Hmm. Amazon.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's the Amazon CEO.
man. It's great news for everyone else, I guess.
Yeah,
For all the people that, aren't Amazon that are selling shit online. Oh.
yeah. He was trying to get to space though,
Ooh, yeah. Maybe you
but
should back that
I
guy
think,
some more.
yeah. Well, I think Elon Musk got that under control.
That's true. Yeah. It's kind of weird that like we're at a point now where like people don't feel like they have to work together to get to space and shit. Like we're just
Yeah,
that close to being able to colonize, different planets, I guess.
yeah,
Where they're like, nah, we can all handle this by ourselves.
yeah, yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's not even you know government funded totally anymore.
Yeah. And no one's even like working with the government. Like they're just like, no, like we got this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
So what I'm wondering is, does the government have any rules uh, in space yet? I mean, we're going to get to a point where they're going to have to start, or someone's going to have to start setting rules for while you're in space, right? Because that's you're not in any kind of government's jurisdiction at that point. You're fucking in space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I'm sure the space station has like a protocol.
Yeah,
They have like their own rules in the space station, like no murder or rape or
that's a good one. Yeah.
yeah. I think those might be like the only laws though.
Okay.
I feel like those are pretty much international laws though. So
So you can just like float around the International Space Station just naked. Yeah,
maybe.
like
I
cool.
don't know.
'Cause you're in space.
Yeah.
I was watching those. You ever watch those International Space Station? Like they do these little videos from up there on their YouTube channel, um, and it's just them doing like different things. Maybe they show you how you brush your teeth in space, or how you take a shower in space, how you work out there, or whatever. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, my favorite one though was when they showed you the toilet. Um, Basically, if you want to take a shit, you hold yourself down on this little like, suction cup thing, and you basically your turd comes out, and the suction tube just carries it away, and it projects out into space.
Nice.
Yeah,
So there's just a bunch of frozen turds.
yeah, probably a lot by now. I mean, we've been up for a while.
Yeah. I wonder if that's gonna like come back to bite us in the ass someday.
Yeah. Yeah, what if they froze and like turned into missiles, just like attacked Earth?
Yeah, like what if they just like fuck up a space station in like 500 years?
Yeah, we
There's
should.
just a storm of shit. We've hit the shit cloud. Yeah,
I wish
right.
we would have
Wouldn't there
kept
be like a
Hallelujah.
shit cloud?
Yeah, totally. I
Yeah,
think that's how it worked.
yeah.
Yeah,
Although it is getting like thrown into space, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So I guess if the space station moves and it's not all getting thrown into the same area, like if the space station rotates or something,
That's
then I guess it avoids the shit cloud thing.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But what if one of the turds kind of like floats off
It
and
could. It could do
I don't know, maybe it lands on an alien planet, and
that. Oh.
that's all they have. That's all they have to go off of. Oh, there's life out there. And they have their,
It's
you know,
possible.
what what can we learn from this log?
Yeah. If it didn't burn up in the atmosphere, possible.
Oh,
Or if
now you're
it,
getting tough.
yeah. It might just
Yeah,
like, they could be like in space though, and they just catch a space dookie on their spaceship.
yeah, like spots under the windshield.
Yeah. And they're like, what? Or it murders them because it's going, like, because I think like speed increases in space or something. Like once something's in motion, like doesn't it just keep going faster?
Oh yeah, because there's no gravity to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So by
So
the
it's just
time
like
it
poop
hits
missiles.
the or spaceship, it just like fucking murders the aliens.
Dude, what if what if that's why the aliens attack us? Because we just keep like fucking up their spaceships with our turds.
We sank like, I don't know, or we destroyed one of their giant cruise ships or something.
Yeah,
Like it was like a huge disaster and tragedy and like on another planet, bunch of
yeah,
alien
hunters
life
were killed.
forms. Just like hundreds of thousands of innocents died.
Yeah.
Uh,
That'd be
yeah,
unfortunate.
maybe that's why they do it. Maybe that's why they're so
But
careless about the space dookie. Like they're hoping that it reaches aliens. They're like, hey, there's life out here, and it's shitting on you.
dude, what if that's the whole purpose of the International Space Station?
Is to fling shit into.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's all they've been doing. That's why it's been there for like 100 years or some shit. Okay, like
Yeah,
70 years or something.
yeah, quite a while.
Yeah. Okay. Probably a lot less than that, than any of those estimations. But you get the idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
why we've
don't
been
know the
sitting up
exact
there
number.
doing nothing but shitting for,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
that's their mission. They're shooting off, little time capsules, of
Yeah.
like little probes. I wonder if they have to be solid dookies or release like diarrhea. Uh,
Hmm.
Probably got to be solid because they need to be shaped, like.
Yeah. Well, diarrhea would just turn to like, it would be like a shit sickle in space.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, it'd just like instantly freeze.
yeah, like a frag grenade.
Yeah. Like a spear or something.
Oh yeah.
Shit spear.
Have you ever had anybody like as a way to say hello or like goodbye or something, like tap you, like kind of slap you on your rib?
Um, no. No, I don't think so.
Do you know the gesture that I'm talking about though? Like, I don't know, you'll be sitting down or something and someone will come up, kind of like slap you under your armpit, kind of like your ribs, like, see ya, man, or whatever. No?
Like a backhanded slap?
No, no, palm.
Palm?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen the backhanded slap, but or like tap,
Yeah, maybe it's, yeah, I guess it
but
could go.
I don't think I've seen just the open palm to the side of the rib before. It's like a
Okay.
by or you know what? I think maybe I have, but not since like I used to go to church.
Really? That's a church thing?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, they're like, goodbye, brother. Like, brother, whatever, you know? Like, I don't
But
know.
is it just that, or do they kind of go for a handshake and go for the little ribs?
Um, no, like, sometimes they might go for a handshake, but I think the only time I've seen the tapping thing is like in that.
Hmm,
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Why? Who does it that you know?
Well, it just happened to me a couple of days ago. Uh,
Hmm.
I was having a beer at the bar, and this guy that I know was leaving, and he's like, all right, see you later, man. And he just kind of slapped me on my ribs. It's kind of like a, I don't know. Try to explain. I'll have to do it to you next time I see you. But yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
I didn't know if that was a common thing or
Yeah, I guess kind of like it's not super common. Like whoever does that is still kind of weird, but like they obviously feel close to you, I guess. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't feel close to this guy that did.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I guess it's not specifically a church thing, but it's definitely like you get those kinds of people at church. Like they're really, um, yeah, like it's just a sign that someone feels really close to you. Like it's a little intimate.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
doesn't really make me feel better about
No, no, no,
it.
not at all. Even when that stuff did happen when I was a kid, I was like, I'm staying away from that
Well,
person.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to poke fun at the Bomberman, but at the same time, I know like someone out there is probably like devastated that someone tried to bomb like you know their favorite politicians. So
Yeah.
yeah, probably not do that.
Well, I mean, we can do whatever we want.
That's true, and then we can edit it out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Let me pull up the article. Caesar Sayo. Is
Like,
that
what
it?
kind of fucking name is that though? Like, just
Yeah,
a
that's crazy.
soy. Isn't it like soyak or
Sayok.
sayok? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
He does look like a Caesar Sayok too. If you look at his picture.
yeah. I know it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's uncanny how much he looks like a Caesar Yayok.
Is that a Greek name? Caesar? I'm assuming.
I know it's like a Greek thing, but I don't know if it's a Greek name.
Let's see.
But yeah, I'm very like it's like I don't know anyone with the last name Yayok.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
I feel like maybe on the East Coast there is though. There's a lot of Yayoks on the East Coast.
Maybe. So he left a fingerprint on one of the envelopes, and that's how they got him.
What a clumsy man.
Yeah.
Always wear gloves when you're sending bombs to politicians or anyone for that
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Come on,
It's rule
Caesar.
number
Come on,
one.
buddy. Caesar, come on.
His mind wasn't even in the game.
Yeah. Let's see. So they don't have a motive yet. Looks like. Oh, he got kicked out of his parents' house and was living in a van.
Dude looked way too
And
old to be living out of his parents' house, too.
yeah, it says he's 56.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna live that long. Like,
Yeah.
this
Let
dude,
alone be at your parents' house.
yeah. Okay, so generally unhappy. I think that's motive enough.
Yeah,
Yeah. Being
definitely.
56 and just recently kicked out of your parents' house.
Yeah, that's a good reason to be a little bit pissed off.
Yeah. Or it's just still living at your parents' house. Still,
Yeah,
like that's
even that, yeah.
yeah.
So my question is, how did they know that he sent them? I mean, you don't have to put a return address, right?
No,
Or no, it was
and
a fingerprint,
yeah, and the return address was like some someone else anyways. It was like the DNC chairman, I think.
huh? Okay, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know why they're linking him to all of the bomb threats though.
Yeah, because what I mean, what's the total? I haven't seen the number yet, but
Neither have I. I don't
it
know.
was a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be like negligent to the case to try to pin him for all of them
Yeah,
when he could be working with other people, or it could have been a solo thing, and there could have been like a couple solo things.
yeah,
Uh, Unless they all looked the fucking same, in which case, I guess they got their guy. So,
yeah. Well, if it was only his fingerprint that they have, then they're probably gonna pin him with everything.
oh yeah, yeah. It'd be kind of interesting to see the country just like fall into chaos, but
Yeah, I would. I'm not registered to vote right now, and I never have been. Um, and I got a couple friends telling me like, "Oh, you gotta register, you gotta vote. You know, your vote matters." And I agree with that. I do think the vote matters, but the reason that I usually don't, or I never have voted or paid too much attention to politics is number one, I don't feel educated enough to make a good decision on a vote, and number two, um, every time I focus a lot on politics and keep up with the current events and everything, I just end up getting kind of stressed out and anxious about everything, and it's not good for my mental health to be so like caught up in all that.
yeah, yeah, same
So
here. That and I'm like also tempted to just like vote for the obvious chaotic choice to see if
yeah,
it'll throw everything into chaos. Like part of me is really tempted to do that
yeah,
just to, like yeah.
yeah. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's start the
Yeah,
apocalypse, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's yeah, I don't know. I I don't I don't feel like A, my vote will do anything, and B, that I will vote correctly in the first place. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. I probably should, but I don't know. I don't have kids, so
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I,
another thing that I've thought a lot about. Like, I feel like people with kids are generally more responsible voters.
yeah,
Cause
totally, yeah, because they have their kids' lives.
yeah, they've like when I've voted in the past, I haven't voted for years. Or wait, no, I actually just I voted for the first time in years, like for some local seats,
Okay,
like yeah, just in the county and stuff. I just didn't give a fuck, dude.
yeah,
Like I really I don't know. I'm the yeah.
yeah. You're just kind of so you're saying you're just kind of voting for the sake of voting,
Yeah, yeah.
like
Like
yeah,
I I was this close to just like scribbling my own name in the bubbles and just
yeah,
turning that in, you know? Like
yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like
Well, I really feel like the whole kids thing is really a big part of it because the friends that I know that have told me that I should vote have kids. And I think it's just a
yeah.
different mindset that you have uh, when you're like us and you don't have any kids, you don't have any to worry about. You're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have to make sure that my future generations have a good life.
Right?
Fuck
Like
it.
I don't even have to make
Yeah,
sure that my future generations will have like an America to live in.
yeah. Fuck it.
Or like yeah, like I don't care. Like
Yeah,
if this country goes to shit in like 5 years, I'm not, it'd be interesting to watch. Like,
yeah,
I have no skin in the game for like future generations.
yeah.
Like,
I feel like saying this is cutting off a lot of potential audience for this podcast.
oh, like
But
really politically active people. Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
or just people with kids. It's like, oh, these
Oh.
motherfuckers are ruining our kids' lives.
Hey, well, I don't really vote. And the one time I did, it was for like a local election, and it was to keep legalized marijuana. So,
Yeah, okay. Well, that's
yeah.
fair.
But I did bubble in random other people that I really had no just because like their names looked really funny. Like I voted for one guy because his name was hilarious. Um,
You remember what it was? Please, please
it
remind
was like Ziak something, and he ended up, I don't know, being a Scientologist or some, I don't know.
me.
It was pretty weird. Yeah.
That reminds me. They were playing a football game today at work, and there's this one quarterback. Um, fuck, it was like, oh yeah, it was Beat Hard.
Oh,
His last name was Beat Hard.
hmm.
Beat Hard. Yeah,
Beat hard?
Beat Hard. Like beat your junk
Yeah,
really hard.
hard. Wow.
Yeah,
That is awesome.
yeah,
What a name.
yeah. Like, what are the chances of a dude named Beat Hard that
Right?
ended up in the NFL
Well,
in a
you have
major
to at
league
that
game?
point, right? Like, you have to be like,
Yeah, kind of.
at that point with a ridiculous name like beat hard. Like I
Yeah,
feel like you have to embrace like your caveman qualities. Just be
yeah,
like, yep, I'm just here to
or
tackle people and be tackled. That's
yeah, or they're just like, man, I have a really shitty last name. I need to do something with my life to like even this out.
yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be crazy if you ended up being a doctor, you know?
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah. Although I think there's a doctor named like Dr. Slaughter. It's like why did you go into that profession? You fucking
Yeah.
asshole. Like that's not what you're what? Yeah. I
Fuck.
think he's like an orthodontist or something. But
Well,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's any kind of
Right?
doctor with the last name Slaughter. It's bad.
It's just like no one's gonna want to go to you, man. Like
Yeah.
it's bad for bit or why didn't he just change his last name legally or I guess
Yeah.
Slaughter might, he's probably really proud of his name.
I mean, it's pretty badass if you're
It
not a doctor.
is. Dr.
Yeah.
Slaughter just sounds like a fucking comic book villain. Like what?
Yeah. I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Um, my dad always tells a story that my mom's gynecologist's name is Dr. Tinkle, and I thought he was bullshitting me you know, for the longest time,
Yeah.
and then it turns out that I saw a letter from Dr. Tinkle, and it was fucking Dr. Tinkle, man. It was really Dr. Tinkle.
Wow. See, but that's good for business.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
yeah. I mean, you're trying to get those things tinkling.
yeah, and like Tinkle, like like don't people call P that?
What?
Tinkle.
Wait, say that again.
Don't people call P that? Like I'm gonna take a tinkle or something.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
So it's totally related.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's not like a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
just, oh man,
Like he knew, or
yeah,
she knew.
yeah.
They knew.
It's like, yeah, it's like I don't know, a brain surgeon being named Doctor Brain
Yeah.
or something.
Or Doctor thinks. Do-
Doctor Thinks.
Doctor thoughts.
Doctor Thoughts. Oh man, I like that. Doctor Thoughts.
Yeah.
uh, what would a bone surgeon's be named?
Doctor
Doctor Calcium.
Doctor Calcium. Oh man. Doctor Marrow.
Doctor Marrow. Yeah,
Yeah. I used to
yeah.
know someone with last name Morrow.
That's
So,
close.
yeah, it's close, but it's no Marrow.
Oh man, what about a orthodontist? Doctor Enamel.
Doctor Enamel. Yes. Doctor Gingivitis.
Doctor Gingivitis. What other doctors are there?
Um, Proctologist.
What do they do?
I forgot.
Yeah.
I feel like it has something to do with your butt.
Oh, okay. Um,
I'm gonna look it up. Proc.
no, I was just assuming that was for the butt. Ooh, that's probably prostate. That would make sense, huh?
Yeah.
Dr. G Spoit.
Oh yeah, they get into the rectum, anus, and colon.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I feel like my name is probably good for that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
well,
I don't want to say it
no, we're
or
trying to
record.
be anonymous, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. I'm not going to say it, but it's a good one.
It is. It is a good one. I feel like mine would be good for cardiology or something.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so what's the pro? Oh yeah, it's the colon. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about Dr. Lip?
Lips? Lip doctor?
Yeah, no, no, I'm just saying no, no,
For the butt?
for the butt doctor, yeah. It's
Dr.
Dr. Lip.
Lips? Or wait, Dr. what?
Dr. Lips.
Lips?
Yeah,
Lips?
lips. Lip.
Lips?
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that make you feel uncomfortable if you're about to get a prostate exam
Yeah.
and they're like, "All right, here's Dr. Lips."
Yeah. Yeah, that'd make me really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It's true.
definitely. So I had an idea for like a little segment maybe in the show. It doesn't have to be, an every time thing, but I don't know about you, but I thought it was really funny in the last episode where I would put you through a situation and see how you would deal with it.
Oh. Oh yeah.
I thought that was super funny.
Yeah, that
So I thought
was
maybe we could do one of those.
all right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, you up for that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up for that, and then I can do one for you too.
Okay.
Yeah, this
And I haven't thought about this one at all, but maybe for future episodes, we can kind of like think about it during the week and come up with a good one.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm not sure if
that's
this would be a good one or not, but
okay.
um, I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. So here's your scenario. Let's see. I haven't thought about this at all. So uh, okay, you know those pottery classes
Yeah.
where you go and like make a I don't know. I've never been to one, but I think you make like a pottery, have an instructor and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I don't think I've no, wait. Okay, I did like a pottery thing I think once in class, like in school,
Okay.
long time ago. But
All right. So you know basically how it works.
kind of. Yeah.
Um, all right. So let me set the scene here. You are walking into a pottery class. There's probably, let's say, 10 other people. Mostly are chicks. There's a couple dudes, but they're mostly women. Um, and you each sit down to one of those, I don't know the technical term, but it's like those spinny things where you shape clay on. Fuck, what are those called?
Um
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea what
Okay.
they're called.
Okay. Well, as long as you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you're each sitting in one of those and you're like pushing that little foot pedal and the clay's spinning around and you're kind of shaping it. Um, and you look to your right and there's a really, really attractive guy sitting right there. And he's kind of forming the shape of a big dick in his clay. He's like shaping the shaft. It's like all juicy. He's like rubbing his hand up down it. And then, yeah, but he keeps looking over at you. Um, how are you feeling about this so far?
Um I definitely like I wink at him, you know?
Okay, all right, yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Because like, he's a good-looking dude and I'm a good-looking dude, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. So you wink at him, and then he winks back at you. But then he starts shaping the the dick that he's making in his clay. He starts making like a bowl, but it has a really small inside of it. It's basically turning out to be like a butthole shape.
Okay.
Um, and he looks up at you and he starts like putting his finger into the cavity there. Yeah.
All right. And then I make a penis with mine, right?
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. And then I karate chop it in half. And then I wink at him again.
Wait, wait, you karate chop your own clay penis in half or his?
Yeah, no, mine. Mine, yeah. The one that
Okay.
I made.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
while I'm making it, and then, while I just karate chop it in
Oh,
half.
fuck. All right.
Yeah.
So get all the way through it, like clean cut.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. All right.
But then I wink.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's the most mixed message I've ever heard of.
I know.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm
Wow.
I'm a confusing lady, you know.
um, okay. Let's see. Okay. He he gets rid of the butthole clay and he starts making a penis again. But this time it's a lot shorter. Like it's a little like 2 inch penis. He's making now, and he keeps making at
I uh I make a giant penis tower.
you.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like a
I don't know. And then I invite someone else. I invite like two other people to get on top of the tower. And then I whisper something in their ears, and then I make them wink at the guy.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's going on here? You have like a huge penis clay tower,
Yeah, huge penis
and there's
tower.
like
It's like a building,
okay,
but like a skyscraper, but like penis shaped.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. And then I
Uh,
get
uh,
like two of my classmates to get on top of the tower. It's probably around like 8 feet. It's probably like an 8 foot tall tower, right?
oh wow, okay,
Yeah, yeah. And like they get on it,
okay.
and
They're
I
just kind of
whisper
hanging out.
something in their ear, and and they wink at them.
Okay, all right. So he's getting pretty uncomfortable now. And okay, so he's gonna break off the little wiener that he was making out of clay. He breaks it off the stand and he walks towards your penis tower and he starts putting it in and out of one of the windows in your skyscraper. Like he's trying to fuck your skyscraper face.
Then when he does that, I me and those two other classmates I was working with, we we get together and we make a giant penis, like a bigger penis tower. All right. Yeah. And then I run to the other classroom and I'm like, I just made this giant penis tower and it's protruding through the like roof, not the actual roof, but like it's into the tiles. You know, it's like it's through that cheap ass roof, but it hasn't gone through the actual roof. Just like, yeah. And yeah, yeah. So I do that to like two other classrooms and I get like 15 to 20 people to just get on the giant penis tower.
Okay.
Okay, but like yeah, anyways. And then I whisper in something in all of their ears and they start winking at the guy.
All right. He takes his clay and forms like a shell around him, and he's trying to crawl up your penis tower like King Kong. Yeah, he's climbing up like King Kong, and he's just fucking.
Yeah,
It's like,
I get the campus security guards in the classroom and I tell them there's a crazed maniac trying to destroy my tower and it's giving me 9/11 flashbacks. So they have to stop him.
oh fuck.
Anyways, so they pull out tasers and they're yelling like get down. But then But then I whisper in their ears, and they also wink at him.
Wait, so they're ranking at the security guard or
No, the
the?
security guard is winking at your guy.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck! All right.
or at the
Well,
guy. Yeah,
how high up is he? I mean, I feel like I've climbed probably, I don't know, 6, 7 feet.
yeah, yeah. It's like 6 or 7 feet.
Um,
The tasers are still set on you, though. I personally don't know why they followed my directions and winked after giving their orders, but they did.
oh fuck! Are you doing some mind control shit?
I don't know.
Man, this is turning into like a super weird D&D thing.
A little bit.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. Um, okay, so he's climbing up your penis tower. Okay, he takes out his real dick from his pants, and he makes the tip of his penis wink at you, at his urethra. He squeezes the tip of his penis together and apart
Okay,
to make it look like
I
his penis is.
wow. I start laughing hysterically. Um, but one of the security guards sheds a single tear, and then he throws his security guard hat thing on the ground, and he's like, "I just can't do it" to the other security guard. But the other security guard has a dead serious face, and he's probably like 80 pounds overweight. And he just
Okay,
kind of tugs on his belt really quick, like lifts it up or tries to lift it up, but he can't lift it up over his belly. He's just
okay.
like, "Meh," and it just kind of, yeah. And then he like squints and pushes his lips out, and then he tases the guy with his taser gun.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, all right, so you tase the guy and it starts falling down this penis tower.
Right, because
Yeah.
he's like 6 or 7 feet up in the air. No.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets tased and he starts falling down. But as he's falling down, he he reaches into the mind of the security guard and it becomes like slow motion, and the security guard can see him falling down from his penis power
Wait, the
and
one
pop.
that's crying, or the one that
No,
was?
no, the guy that tased him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so it's in slow motion, and the security guard can see him talking to him into like telepathically,
Oh wow.
and as he's falling, he says, "I need you to look into the tip," and he pulls open the tip of his penis, and a shaft of light comes out.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, and it blasts the security guy right in the like two lasers come off right into his pupils from this guy's penis.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, and but then he falls and he breaks his neck and he dies. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was like a little intimate moment.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
That was such a heartwarming ending. It was
yeah,
so it was a tearjerker too, you
it
know?
really was.
Yeah.
It was a saga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I really feel for all the characters.
Yeah, all of them are so great. Okay, so now I'm doing one for you.
If you want, yeah.
You're eating at a Burger King,
Okay.
and this guy walks up to you and then sticks his finger in your mouth
Oh shit. All right.
and then goes, "Sorry, there was something in my teeth and I was trying to get it out." And then he winks at you.
Oh fuck. Uh, is he still standing right there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put my finger in my mouth, and I'm gonna put. And I was like eating a hamburger, and I take out a little piece of meat out of my mouth, and I put it in his mouth. Say, hey, I thought you might be hungry.
He he was so hungry. It was insane. He was like,
Oh, you just gobbled it up.
yeah, he was like, "How did you know that I only eat food after other people have chewed it?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna ask him. Are you still hungry? Do you want more?
He nods yes.
Okay. I put my whole hand in his mouth. There's nothing in my hands. It's just my hand. There's like stuff in my fist in his mouth.
All right. He takes off his pants and starts jerking off.
Okay. Um, um, shit. Is my hand still in his mouth?
Yeah.
Oh man. uh, okay. I grab his tongue with my fist that's in his mouth, and I start kind of like touching it gently with my finger, like kind of stroking his tongue. And then I grab a French fry from my table, and I wiggle it in front of him, in front of his in front of his wiener.
Uh, he bends over and like eats the French fry and starts self filleting himself. He starts blowing himself.
Okay. Okay. Um, can I get a manager over here?
Okay. The manager walks up and then he sticks his finger in your mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. And then he looks you in the eyes and says, "Sorry, I thought that was my mouth and there was something stuck in my teeth," and winks at you.
Dude, you got an amazing like Twilight Zone shit going on here. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, okay. I'm gonna disengage from this guy completely.
Yeah, because you remember what started happening last time.
Yeah. I take my hand out, all that. Get back in my seat.
Yeah.
Um, I think I'm gonna drink some soda. I drink some soda and like look at them and wink and maybe see if they want some soda in their mouth.
Two people just approached your table.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna say, "Hey, are you guys hungry?"
They nod yes, and then they both stick their fingers in your mouth.
In my okay, so how many
Yeah,
fingers do I
yeah,
have in
and
my
they
mouth now?
say, well, two at this point because the other guy took it out.
Okay,
Took it out, yeah.
all right. So I have two
Yeah,
fingers in my
yeah.
mouth.
And then they look you in the eyes and say, "Sorry, I thought that was my mouth and there was something stuck in my teeth." And they wink at
Okay,
you.
okay, okay. I'm gonna grab a toothpick from the table, and I'm gonna start picking one of their teeth
Yeah.
in their mouth.
Well, at this point, a, uh, a cop walks in.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he walks up to you and he asks if there's anything he can do. He's like, are these people bothering you?" Oh, and he arrests the guy that's blowing himself. Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah,
All right, that guy's out of my face at least.
yeah. Well, he has handcuffs on, but what the cop didn't think about was he can still blow himself. So
Oh fuck.
yeah, he's still doing that,
Okay,
but and within like once he gets the situation resolved, you probably won't see that guy again.
okay, all right. Um, hey, copper, you got anything in your mouth?
Um, he says yes, and then he sticks out his tongue.
Okay. Uh, are you sure that's it? And then I wink at him.
He turns around and slaps his butt cheeks,
Oh
but
God.
then he turns around like to face you again, and then he says, "Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only thing in my mouth."
Wait. What? Oh God.
Yeah. He
This is-
sees that you look confused, and he doesn't really get why you look confused.
Okay. But he sees that these two people have their fingers in my mouth, right?
Huh? Oh, they took their fingers out of your mouth. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But they're still standing there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the cop, I'm gonna say, hey man, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but that dude started jerking off, and then these two people came up and put their fingers in my mouth, and I feel kind of assaulted here. Uh,
Those two people start masturbating.
okay. Uh, hey, cop. Pretty sure you can't masturbate in public. You want to do something about that, or want to stop them from doing that? It's pretty nasty.
Huh. What people? He doesn't see the people.
Oh, okay. Well, I might be losing my mind here, but I'm pretty sure there were two people that put their fingers in my mouth. Uh, you don't see anybody, or am I just losing it?
Well, I got a call that he I got a call that you were masturbating in this Burger King.
Okay.
Yeah. And you look
Uh,
down and you're masturbating. That's
oh God. uh, shit, officer. I'm really sorry. I must probably off my meds or something. I don't know what's going on with me, but shit. Are you sure you don't have anything in your mouth?
the
'Cause,
cop the cop sticks out his tongue again and there's 3 tabs of acid on it.
oh.
Yeah. But then you kind of dart your eyes down and your tongue is sticking out of your mouth and there's 3 tabs of acid on it. And when you look back at the
Oh.
cop, his mouth is totally closed.
I'm gonna just curl up underneath the booth and just kind of wait it out, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm done. That's too freaky for me. I'm just gonna try to fall asleep. Wait till this is over. Oh man, that was good. I felt like I was actually living that. Like
Sweet.
getting nervous.
We should start like a paranormal D&D thing.
Yeah,
Just throw people into weird twilight zones.
yeah, yeah. I was looking into more of I don't know, kind of. It's like D&D where it's like pretty story driven. But there's these different games where uh, the rules aren't as specific and like all your stats aren't as specific. It's more kind of talking based stuff. I mean, there is roles for certain things, but it's a lot more simple.
Hmm.
Um, and it seems pretty cool. I mean, basically, what we were just doing is what it is.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
but you would occasionally have to roll for different things. I think it goes like you have a mind stat, you have a body stat, you have a intelligence stat, and that's all you have. Um, but I don't know. It's just yeah, like just what we were doing right now. It's more story based and just coming up with weird scenarios and stuff like that.
No, that's pretty. That sounds badass. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking a lot about the Beatles today.
yeah. Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
that song was crazy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to the entire Rubber Soul album after that.
Yeah.
And I
They've
think
got some. Go ahead.
oh, I think that's when the Beatles started being like the Beatles that everyone knows now. Is
Yeah.
off the Rubber Soul album. Like, because before that, I think, yeah, the album before that, I think, was Help. And it was,
I
was it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
So,
think it was. I'll look it up right now. But Help was, still like all about girls and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of the songs off of Rubber Soul were about women too and girls and stuff. But like the way that they talk about women and shit is totally different on Rubber
yeah,
Soul. Like Help is like a very traditional like, you know, girl I love you like
hmm
type of thing. And then yeah, Rubber Soul they get kind of crazy with it.
yeah. I feel like it's fucking. I never really listened to the Beatles a lot until kind of recently. I mean, I always listened to their popular songs,
Yeah.
but I've never really like listened to their albums all the way through until weeks ago.
Yeah, same here. Like it was just a couple weeks ago. I was talking to you on the phone, I think,
Yeah, I think you were. Yeah,
yeah, when I started doing that and I was like, dude, like it's crazy. The Beatles were only like active for just short of a decade, like not
yeah,
even a
yeah, yeah,
full decade.
yeah,
Yeah, the day that I texted you, that was the day that I started like listening to full Beatles albums. I was like,
yeah.
When I was younger, I used to hate the Beatles. Hate
Yeah,
them.
same here, man. I think it was because my parents listened to them all.
Yeah, I just remember my aunt listening to the Beatles all the time, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, that song "Running for Your Life" is fucking crazy, man. He's talking about like if this chick cheats on him, he's gonna hunt her down and kill her.
yeah.
It's fucking brutal.
Okay, so on here it says that Rubber Soul and Help came out at the same exact time,
Oh, that's weird.
but it's well, not the same exact time, the same year. So I'm gonna have to look and see that because that's such a big creative leap between Help and Rubber Soul.
Yeah, there must have been some crazy cataclysmic event that like changed them. Yeah, and then I was
Looking
also
it
thinking about
up.
the song "Helter Skelter," which
Yeah.
I feel like that song.
Okay, so it looks like Rubber Soul came out right after Help.
Okay, that makes
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense then.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Help was released on August 6th, and then Rubber Soul came out December 3rd.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't believe they changed that much and
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
yeah. Yeah, it's insane.
I guess that's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Help is honestly one of my least favorite Beatles albums.
Yeah, no, I don't like that one at all.
You
Yeah,
either?
no. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people really like that album. I don't know.
yeah. Well, it's I don't know. It's more like lovey-dovey mainstream kind of.
Yeah.
Everything's awesome kind of thing.
Yeah, like I don't know, on that record there's so many other bands that were doing what they're doing and were probably better.
Yeah,
Yeah. A Hard Day's Night has like a couple songs that I like, but I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I like a couple songs on
Yeah.
there. What song was Helter Skelter on?
I think it was off of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, but I'm gonna have to recheck that. Did you hear Rob Zombie's cover of it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is alright actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like both of them a lot.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of I didn't want to like the Rob Zombie version like at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's because it sounded really ridiculous, but yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. I speaking about Rob Zombie. I think he's a better director than he is artist or musician, I guess.
Yeah, same here. I think that he comes up with more original ideas.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
I really do like the before Rob Zombie, it was White Zombie.
Yeah.
I like a lot of their songs.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
White Zombie was pretty good. I
Yeah, and
think
then there's a
hmm?
good.
I think what happened is he listened to Nine Inch Nails and he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Yeah, you too."
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that
No,
kind of
he got really industrial.
yeah, he tried to go down that path. He was like, "Why don't I use this stuff for my music?" And
Yeah,
then he just kind of, his
yeah.
music got a little lame.
But he did it right for a couple songs. I mean, not many,
Yeah,
but
no,
there's like
I like
one or two songs that are really good that I like.
yeah, I like a few Rob Zombie songs. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But yeah, in general, yeah, it's
Yeah. Okay, no, it was off of the album The Beatles. I think it was off of the White Album.
Helter Skelter is off the White Album.
Yeah, that's the one that's just
Okay.
known as the Beatles album, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Fuck, all my neighbors are yelling.
All of them?
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's something to do with baseball. A big baseball game.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the Dodgers are in the World Series. So,
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
yep.
Yeah.
So everyone in California is like, what the fuck? Well, okay, I shouldn't say everyone. Everyone in Southern California.
Yeah. Going nuts.
Unless they're Padres fans, I guess, but there's not
Yeah.
a lot of Padres fans.
Yeah, well, I don't usually watch sports, but when it comes to playoffs, it's pretty interesting. I'll watch a game or two.
Yeah.
I just like to see the high stakes. You know, like everyone's like super pumped up about it and crazy. Uh,
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. I like to go to baseball games sometimes. I like going to
I've,
football games too. I
I've,
hmm,
go ahead.
I don't like watching it on TV that much though.
Yeah.
I like to be there and feel like I'm, at an event.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's a lot of the excitement is actually being there and feeling the energy of it. Everyone just, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't been to a baseball game. I went to a Lakers game when I was little. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Sounds cool. I want to go to a hockey game.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never done.
Yeah, same here.
I know nothing about hockey, but I think it's pretty cool.
When I was a huge alcoholic, I would watch hockey. It was really fun just to, yeah, get shit
Did you get
faced
really
and
into it?
watch. Yeah, and I'd also passively watch it and just watch it in a fucking drunken stupor.
Yeah,
It's good for either.
yeah. So you didn't really know what you were watching, but
Yeah, I was watching something. Yeah. But yeah, so basically, I still don't know a lot about hockey, even though for like a good year or two, I would watch it weekly.
it's back there in your mind somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere I'm sure, like my subconscious has it down. I could probably go out and play hockey right now, but
Yeah,
yeah, it all got converted to muscle memory somehow.
maybe you're the next hockey prodigy. You've like consumed all the information over all these years.
Yeah,
You just have it stored up in your mind.
in a subconscious state, like I was just getting brainwashed by hockey.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, give it a shot. You never know. Maybe
Yeah,
like,
I might.
I mean, if you were that drunk, maybe you were actually like up and like training like alongside them. You know?
That's true. You could have.
Yeah, could have been.
All right.
But back to the Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I don't really think to do.
Yeah, same here. I was hoping that you would have something to do and you would invite me. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was hoping the same for you, but I don't have anything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, come on. You know I don't have a life.
Well, I don't know. I was just hoping maybe.
Yeah, that's true. I can say the same for you, I guess. I know you don't
Yeah.
really, I know you don't have much of a life.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, usually I would go out with Serena's friends because they know cool stuff to do, but um, that's not really an option now. So yeah,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah. You're one of those too. I get when I'm in a relationship, I do like I have way more of a social life than
yeah,
I do when I'm out of one, which is totally fucked up. I feel like that's, like, cause I feel like in on TV and in movies, like when a guy's in a relationship, he doesn't have a social life, and then when he's out of one, he's like
yeah. He's
has
like hanging out with his friends and like
yeah, he's like,
going to
ooh,
parties.
now I can do all this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's like the opposite.
yeah, I know. When I'm in a relationship, I'm like, look at all this stuff I'm fucking doing.
Yeah,
And then when I'm out of relationship, I'm like, man, I'm not doing anything with my life.
yeah. I wonder why that is.
Um, oh, because I neglect friendships, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
If I
like ones that
treat,
you've already one like neglect ones that you already have, or like fail to even make.
both, like, just fail to keep up with friendships in general.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have a bunch
yeah,
of, like, half-assed, like, acquaintances where, like, we could have been better friends, but I just, like, didn't really put in any effort.
yeah,
Yeah. Like if I took care of my personal friendships as well as I took care of, or even like a quarter as well as I take care of uh, like sexual relationships, I feel like I'd have a lot more friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see what you mean,
Yeah,
but
I'm kind of a bullshit human.
well, I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing though, because I mean, at least for me, when I think about uh, friends that I could have had, but I just didn't really put in the effort. Uh, I think maybe I subconsciously did that on purpose because I didn't really like them that much,
Yeah,
or
that's
you know,
true. But if you look at people with like, a good friend group going, they don't like all of their friends.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like,
Yeah,
they're friends with people that, you know, piss them off or like annoy them or you know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
but they still hang out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like
Yeah,
not something I do anymore. I used to do that though.
yeah,
Back when I had friends.
yeah. Fuck, maybe, dude. I think we're getting old.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Nobody
true.
else.
Like, my dad
Yeah,
doesn't have any friends.
yeah,
But at the same time, he says he doesn't have any friends because he's married. He's like, I always had to put my family first. And so I just tried to, make
yeah.
a home with my wife, and
Mhm.
we couldn't keep a lot of friends because we had kids, and you
Yeah,
know
I think that's a bullshit excuse.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, maybe, yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean,
but I feel like that's why people are like, don't get married when you're young and stuff, because I think the majority of what they're thinking of is like keeping, friendships and stuff. Like,
yeah. Well, you got to take into consideration that uh, uh, I feel like you and I are possibly more socially crippled than most people. Is that
um, well,
is that accurate?
yeah, yeah, that's accurate and fair.
Yeah,
Um, having a lot of tattoos kind of cripples you socially in a way, I guess, too.
yeah, yeah,
Like, um, yeah. Oh, and people finding out that you're an ex-drug addict,
yeah,
that
yeah. That does.
totally, you know, people don't like that, or
Yeah,
they just, can't relate, or they relate it with their uncle who went through that, and they're just like, nah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Although I feel like those are just excuses. Like, I feel like I can probably think of other people that are like that, that fit the description I just gave, and like, still have an all right social life.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's an excuse.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't, I don't know. It's just weird, man. It's all weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Yeah.
moving might help me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want
Like
to do
out of state or
preferably. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a while now.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. As soon as I moved back to California, I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then I did. And then I fucking left. Yeah. But
Yeah.
then, I had to come back and shit. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that might be the key.
Yeah. It's kind of like people saying, like, I've had a ton of friends, or a ton of old friends that I've talked to throughout the years, that have always, kind of tried to talk me out of moving out of state, and been like, nah, man, like, you don't have to move anywhere to, enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like those are the same people that told me when I was trying to get sober that you don't have to move out of your city to get sober. You can get sober in your
Yeah.
city. And those people are full
Yeah.
of shit.
Yep.
I've never been able to get sober like when I was, still in, my hometown. Like,
Yeah.
that's a ton of bullshit. And I even talked to counselors, and they're like, you know, you should try to get out of here and whatever.
Yeah, totally. You got to get out. Get out
Yeah.
of town. Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know. I've heard other counselors tell like people in class like, "Oh no, you don't have to leave to get sober." It's like that's bullshit. Of course you
Yeah,
do. Like, I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I think
I think it's like the same thing in like, trying to find happiness or something.
yeah,
Like, yeah, of course you have to move out of your hometown to be happy.
yeah,
It's a no-brainer.
yeah. And if you look at people that have lived in a certain town their whole lives, I don't
Oh,
want to speak for everyone, but I'm pretty sure most of them aren't that happy.
yeah. They either aren't that happy or they're, I don't know, happily married or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. It's super weird. Out of my graduating class, like the people, I think only like a handful of them ever got married.
really.
Yeah, and stayed married. Or, that are married currently even.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah. Like, yeah, you not even my graduating, just people my age. Anyone that I know that's my age.
yeah.
Yeah. Out of all of those people, like I only know like a handful that are married. Probably, well, less than a handful, but yeah, like
Well, how much? How much is a handful?
five. Five's a handful.
Five.
Yeah,
All right. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
is that
so
actually?
no, wait, no, I think I just yeah. Okay, I can count the people that I know, um, that are married currently that are around my age on one hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but is that actually the definition of a handful is five? Or is the hand?
No, I don't think so. I think I
Five, that
just
would make a lot of sense, though.
it would make a lot of sense, but
Yeah.
no, I don't think so.
Because you know how like a few is three and a couple is two.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of the logic I was going
Yeah.
with, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I like that a lot better than. Yeah. Ah, maybe it is. How much is a handful? There's no answers.
Well, yeah, because it's, like a handful of what? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if you're holding something.
Yeah, you could have like a handful of sand.
Yeah. So that's like five sands.
Five sand.
Yeah, all right. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, but but the way that you said it made more sense because you were talking about like a specific number, like five things.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true, I guess. I don't know. I have a handful of light bulbs.
Yeah, so you got five light bulbs.
Got five. Yeah.
No, I think it'll only work if you're talking about
Stuff you can't hold.
uh yeah, yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah,
I have
exactly.
a
Like
handful of
abstractly.
cars. People are
Yeah, yeah,
like,
exactly.
okay.
Exactly. Things you can't hold.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
So you're going to be a cowboy,
Cowboy
cowboy,
vampire. I'm gonna be Van
cowboy
Helsing.
vamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I'm working on a Halloween mask right now as we speak.
Nice. I'm probably gonna eat eat some edibles tomorrow and listen to some Beatles records.
Oh yeah, did you try that CBD brownies yet?
I did. Yeah.
How did you think about that?
Um, I really liked him actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Like I got really good sleep, and I had like my entire day at work was pretty was like floating on clouds, man.
Uh,
Cause yeah, well, I think just cause like I got a really good night's sleep, so
yeah.
yeah, so I was just in a really good mood. I was just like, it's pretty positive about stuff.
Um, how many of those do you have?
I have one more left, but I'm gonna go by a dispensary tomorrow and pick up some more, and pick up some more weeds too, because I'm almost out anyways.
More of the
So
more of the ganja?
yeah, yeah, ganja.
Yeah, I need to see if there's any dispensaries near me. See.
There should be in Santa Barbara. I don't know if Santa Maria does the recreational use shops yet, though.
Santa Maria marijuana and cannabis delivery. Um, where's the one you go to?
Um, I go to the one in the five cities. Yeah, there's a couple of them in the five cities. So
Okay, well, can you text me the names of those? Because
yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah. They're the only recreational dispensaries that I know of, uh, like in SLO County. So
okay.
yeah.
Well, I just want to get some CBD stuff
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah. I
I
guess
get
you.
good pot in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you get like medical grade shit from him. That's fucking awesome. I don't have anywhere that I can get medical grade shit from. Um. I can get like really shitty weed. I
Yeah,
have hookups for really shitty weed, but that's about it. And then I have friends who go to dispensaries and then sell that bud for, fucking through the roof prices. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
They're like, yeah, man, I can sell this for, like 25, 30 a G. It's like, go fuck
yeah,
yourself. Like, nah.
yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
Um, I I'm gonna have a gift for you next time I see you.
Sounds
Um,
good.
I have this really nice weed tincture
Oh.
uh,
Uh,
that my friend made, and I'm looking at it right now. He distilled it. He like boiled down, I think, like an ounce of pot, and added some Everclear, just like get it to absorb right. And it's like you put it in a dropper and you just take like one drop, um, maybe two, and it's really nice. Really, really.
uh, yeah. I might have to try that.
Yeah, it's like the first time I tried it, he gave it to me and he was like, "Yeah, just put a full dropper in your mouth." I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 drops. And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay." So I took a full dropper full, and I felt really good, but I could not function at all. Like I couldn't even pour myself a cup of water. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Uh,
you told me about that. That's the story that made me not want to try your tincture.
oh yeah, oh I did. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You told me
Yeah.
about that, and then you offered me some, and I was like,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
like I
Yeah,
don't know.
but that was like 7 drops.
Yeah,
Um, and I've done like one or even a half of one thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If you do that, I can trade some CBD product or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up for that. Dude. Oh man. Um, I'm gonna talk more quietly because this is about my neighbor.
Okay.
Uh, but he's the guy that makes the tincture. I think I've told him about you. He's just like a insane hothead.
Yeah.
Um,
I've met him
I
too.
yeah, you did
So,
meet him. Yeah.
yeah.
So I walked over to his house yesterday, um, like at 9 a.m. Like I needed his help to move furniture or something. Um, and I walked in, and he had his whole face was like it looked like he sprayed green spray paint on his face. Like, and I like started talking to him, and I said, "Hey, what's that on your face?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do this every morning. I spread weed butter on my face, and just like let it sit in for a while, and then I take a shower."
What?
Yeah, dude, he had like straight up like weed
He has a
butter.
weed mask?
Yeah,
He does what the fuck?
yeah, it was
Is
crazy.
there any benefits to that? Did he tell you any, or was he just like, "Yep"?
Well, supposedly there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
What do you
Huh?
say? Or did you
Uh,
have to look it up? Or,
no, I was like, well, I said, what's that on your face? And he's like, oh, I just like to get it in me. Just like to get it in my body.
that's it.
Like, yeah,
That's I don't know. It could be good
yeah,
for you, I guess.
yeah, it might be.
Yeah. Apparently, my grandma, she's been making she'll boil like pot leaves and then put the water on her joints.
Um,
Yeah, she's been doing that for years, I guess.
uh,
Yeah.
and it seems like it helps.
Yeah, yeah, it's supposed to help with like arthritis and stuff, I guess, or something like that.
Yeah, man, I think it's I don't want to sound too hippie here, but miracle plant. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Um,
I mean, it does seem to help a lot of things.
it does. I know. I don't. I don't know. I don't like the idea of believing that it's like this miracle plant, though.
No, well, I don't mean like a literal miracle.
Well, yeah, I know, but like I don't know. I've seen just a lot of people that are like, this plant fucking cures everything, and that's why the
Yeah.
government wants to take it away.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some truth to that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it does help a lot of things. Um,
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite as good for you as a lot of like the extremists say it is. Uh, but I do think that it's a good alternative for a lot of pharmaceutical stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Me too. Like we might have to take some CBD oil with us or CBD edibles with us when we go on our mushroom trip.
Yeah, I think that would be a great. Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah. So instead of like,
Uh, 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 I don't know. I'll tell you later.
okay.
Basically, I found some stuff that I thought I'd lost, but I still have it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was cleaning out my bookshelf, uh, and I came across a nice little discovery.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if you're like this at all, but sometimes when I get a little high or a little buzzed, I like to hide stuff,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'm always gonna know where it is, and then a couple days later, I'll remember that I hid something. I'll have no idea where I hid it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to find a couple days off to where we can go have some fun.
Yeah. I'm down.
It's gonna be tough for me. I'm not really free until like fucking December, but
Oh, are you serious?
yeah. Well, I mean, I can probably get a day off here or there,
Yeah.
uh, but nothing.
I'm guessing this might take some recovery time though.
Yeah, yeah,
All right. All right.
yeah. I mean, I don't have that much, so I don't know. Like half a day recovery.
No, that's not bad.
I wonder if anyone is still wondering what we're talking about.
Right? Man. It's so weird how you can't find mushrooms anymore.
Yeah,
Like everyone used to sell mushrooms, you know?
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. But then they made ordering spores online like illegal in California, which means I guess like it was legal for a while.
I didn't know it ever was.
Yeah, I think it was, or there just wasn't like a law for it. And then they like
Okay.
made a law for it or something. Um, 'Cause yeah, you know how like everyone was growing their shrooms and not finding them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like that all fucking stopped.
Mm. I was talking about acid though.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Okay. What was that sound?
Yeah, psilocybin mushroom spores are legal to possess in every state in the United States except for California, Georgia, and Idaho.
What the fuck, California?
Yeah, I know.
Jesus,
Fucking dweebs, man.
that's ridiculous. I mean, usually we're on the forefront with kind of shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Fucking get it together.
Right? Like, now they're forcing everybody to do LSD instead.
I've seen a couple things on the news recently where they had something about they're trying to legalize psilocybin as a relief for I don't know if it was depression or seizures or I don't know. It was something like that.
I think it helps with seizures and depression. I could be
Yeah,
wrong,
it was.
but
Yeah, it was a couple different.
I know that depression's definitely one.
Yeah,
And it's supposed to relieve death anxiety.
death anxiety.
Yeah.
Oh, I could use that.
Right? I think everyone could.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that like they suggest it to cancer patients.
Oh yeah, facing death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, maybe then people wouldn't need a religion as much,
God
right? I
damn
mean,
it, you're bringing this back to the Beatles, man.
I know.
One John Lennon song.
Yeah.
Imagine all the people. Yeah. I was thinking about that today too. Like, fuck, man. What if the government really did kill Lennon because they're like, John Lennon is too much like Lenin the communist.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
gotta kill him because we're in a Cold War with Russia. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It's very possible.
Yeah. They're just like, the Beatles have too much influence. He's spouting all this atheist, communist nonsense. I don't know.
It's very possible.
Yeah. I like to think it's more possible than impossible. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like some shady shit that, like, you know, the government would do, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it's so. The Beatles were one of the first bands that had, like, figurines made of them and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. When you listen to the song Helter Skelter, do you get any like kind of really early Black Sabbath vibes from that?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I don't know a shit ton about music, but it kind of seemed like that song was kind of the first uh, kind of downbeat, slower, spec kind of
Yeah,
doomy
just.
kind of song.
Yeah. It got
Yeah,
heavy. It
yeah.
had heavy parts, definitely.
It was funny. I was working at the liquor store today for a couple hours, and
Mm.
I get to play whatever music I want when I'm on the cash register. So I put on the Beatles, and usually like our customer base is I don't know, kind of like older working guys, uh, and they all loved it.
Oh,
Typical.
yeah?
Um, and then my coworker, who is Syrian, was like, "What the fuck are you playing? Like I've never heard this before."
What? The Beatles?
Yeah, no, no, he grew up in Syria. He's only been in America like 5 years.
Yeah, but that's pretty crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, I mean, he never heard of it. And then some old guy came in and was like, "Oh, you're listening to Helter Skelter." I was specifically playing Helter Skelter at the time,
Wow, yeah.
and he was like, he was telling my coworker, you know, Charles Manson killed all those people listening to this song. And my Syrian coworker looked at me and like, he just said, "I knew you were fucking evil, playing evil music." Yeah.
Ah.
And he was joking, but
Yeah.
it was just weird. It was just weird to hear like someone not ever hearing of the Beatles before. Crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gotta be weird.
yeah.
It kind of seems like the Beatles died down in popularity, too. Like,
Like what time period?
recently. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Beatles were a lot bigger when we were teenagers for some reason.
Oh yeah, they were totally.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I knew a bunch of people that listened to the Beatles that, like, didn't even listen to classic rock, you know?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think about that.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
then I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're
Although,
back in popularity now.
huh?
I don't know if they're back in popularity now or if they're still kind of
Nah,
on
I
their way out.
think they're still kind of like no one listens to them unless they're like I don't know. Even the people that used to listen to the Beatles when we were in high school, like I don't think do anymore. I think we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're totally right.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Huh.
I think we're some of the last few people.
Yeah.
Either we're really really late jumping on the bandwagon, or we're like early to the new bandwagon. You know,
Well, fuck, it's gonna circle around at some point.
at some point, I'm sure maybe they'll get big in like 50 years again.
That's crazy, man. If you just think about how iconic like a couple songs can be, to the point where it cycles through generations and generations, and people just keep discovering it, liking it over and over again.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We might have to do some do some drugs and listen to the Beatles.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. For like it only seems appropriate, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally.
I feel
But
like that's like
I
a
don't,
generational thing, like just you know,
I don't think
like
we'll ever
50
be.
years from now kids will be doing that being like my great grandpapa did this and
Yeah,
his dad before him did it.
yeah.
I don't know what future accents are going to sound like, but they probably won't
Um,
sound like that in 50 years. In 50 years, it'll be the 100th anniversary
of what?
of of the Beatles, like pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Huh. That's an interesting thought, though. Before,
yeah, because they ran from like their album started in like 64 and ran to like 1969 or 70.
Mm, yeah,
So.
I was thinking about what the accents in the future are going to sound like.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe at that point we'll just all be a melting pot of all races and all cultures.
Probably.
You know, I mean, what would a voice sound like with all accents combined into it? You wanna take a crack at it?
Um. All right. This is me saying I'm going to the sandwich store in
Going to the
with
sandwich store. Okay.
I'm going to the sandwich store with a
Okay.
future accent.
Okay.
I'm going to the sandwich store.
Oh man, that was pretty good. You sounded like one of those computer voices.
Sweet.
Yeah. Um. Here, right here. This is me saying I'm going to have a cigarette. I'm going to have a cigarette.
Ah, yeah.
That was pretty similar to yours, actually. It's kind of like more robotic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to have a cigarette.
Yeah, that was completely robotic.
Yeah. Let me turn on the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of scary.
Oh, that was me saying, let me turn on the light.
I know. Yeah, it was
Oh,
scary.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what like all the accents combined would sound like.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense because remember that program? I don't know if they still do it on Windows where you can type and the computer will talk it back to you.
Yeah, and you just type stuff like
Like
butts
poop
and
dick.
peanut and penis and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
vagina. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, can you do that right now on your computer?
I don't know.
I would love to hear some of those. That would be great.
Eat my ass.
What did
Eat
that
my
say?
ass. Eat my ass.
Eat my ass?
Yeah.
Eat my ass. Okay, you can go with this. I am the man boy spaghetti. I am the man boy spaghetti.
All right, that one's way better than mine. Which website is that from?
TTSreader.com.
TTS Reader?
Yeah, TTSreader.com.
Tinnyreader.com.
Hello, I am Mary. Can you say something funny?
Love steamboat filthy hit Carl's on my chest.
Fuck off, you yellow belly.
Nerf herder.
Can you please eat a sandwich?
I'm too busy eating my butt. Do you
Well, why
speak
not eat
English?
my butt while you are at it?
Baby slow.
Well, why not eat my butt while you are at it?
Do
Do
you
you
speak
understand that?
English?
I speak computer.
I don't eat cyber butts.
Whatever, I don't like you.
That's fine with me, Karen.
I am a man now. Look at my muscles.
Ooh,
Don't you like my act?
it's so meaty.
Now I'm a Mexican lady. I can't believe you were talking about my muscles. Should we end the podcast?
Sure, man.
Thanks for listening.
This has been an episode of Medication for Melodrama.
We hope you enjoyed.